All right. Hello, everyone. It looks like we are now live. Welcome to Trivia Night. My name is Phoebe Svoboda. I will be your host this evening. I have to start out by thanking Bridge Communities and Metropolitan Family Services for being the two sponsors for this evening's trivia. They are the ones that we are raising money for this evening. So, if you would like to donate some funds to those incredible charities, that's what tonight is all about. So if you'd like to donate, all you have to do is go into the Venmo app on your phone. If you don't have it, it's free and super easy to get set up. But the Venmo that you're going to want to donate to is at Katie Haen, and that's Katie, Katie, dash Haen is Haen. I'm going to drop that in the chat just so that you guys have a place to donate those funds. All right, there you go. And thank you, Katie Schultz, for also dropping that. Just so that people know right off the bat, already $450 has been raised, which is so cool to hear. I actually grew up in Glen Ellen, right by where Bridge Communities is. I remember doing Sleep Out Saturday. I remember doing stuff with that charity when I was in like middle school, high school. So this is awesome to be able to host this event for a charity I'm very familiar with. I'm excited to host trivia too. You know, that's also pretty cool. It's a great night. Yay, Glen Ellen. And hello to everyone in the chat. I want to apologize real quick. While I'm hosting trivia, I will not be able to look at what the chat is saying. So talk amongst yourselves during that. You are more than welcome to. But while I'm actually hosting trivia, I just have the one laptop monitor. So unfortunately, I can't see everyone's comments then. But right now, more than happy to chat with you guys. We are not going to get started for another 8 minutes or so here. So you still have time to wrangle some friends, family members who are around the room to play trivia with you and help you win. I know we have some excellent raffle prizes at hand and also some prizes for those who place at the top. But I've heard that the raffle prizes are just a little bit more exciting. So if you haven't donated, now is the time. So we're not going to get started again, like I said, until 8:10, so wrangle some other people to help you win. Make sure you have some snacks, you have a drink at hand, you have a chance to, these comments. If you need another drink, go get one. If you don't, that's fine too. Again, my name is Phoebe, and I will be your trivia host this evening. I will be controlling the game from my phone, so forgive me if it looks like I'm kind of staring at my phone at any point. I'm just driving the game on this thing. So we've got a good 7 minutes left, so I'm going to go ahead and give you a quick spiel. I'll go over that again later, but I just want to make sure that those who are here right now know how trivia is going to work this evening. Hello to everyone in the comments: Amy, Nicole, Steven, Kim, Ann, Katie, Christy, Ann, and Stephanie H. I'm so excited to have you guys here. I know this is a wonderful mix of people who love to support charities and are here and people who are here to play trivia and have a wonderful time. So very excited to talk with you guys. Katie says she's having a summer shandy. Wow, I don't think I actually had a summer shandy at all this past summer. I'm more somebody who will be like when it's pumpkin beer season, which is now conveniently enough. That is the time to shine. So let's go ahead and I will go over how trivia is going to work this evening. So we have 36 general knowledge trivia questions for you that can range any kinds of topics. Oh, Amy, you're saying you need the last four of Katie's phone. You should be able to skip that. I've had that encounter myself, and there's somewhere on the page that it should allow you to skip that. If you can't find it or if it's not giving you that option, let me know, and then can see if I can get the last four digits of that phone number for you. But yeah, Venmo can be a little bit finicky like that. But pay without confirming, yes, awesome. Thank you so much for your donation, Amy. Trivia. 36 general knowledge trivia questions, and they are all multiple choice. So even if you don't think you're very good at trivia, even if you're not totally sure on the question, what's great is they are all 4 possible choices. They're all multiple choice. So you have a 25% chance of being correct. With that being said, because you only have 30 seconds and because it's multiple choice, that's a little easier than if you had to write in the question. So you have 30 seconds to answer all of these questions. And once that timer starts, You will then have 30 seconds to answer, of course, but as that 30 seconds slowly ticks down to 0, so does your points possible. So if you want to get at the top of the leaderboard, you either want to make some really good guesses, you want to go with your gut because your gut is going to know these a little bit more than you are. That's what I've experienced anyway. People will write down an answer and then whatever they crossed out was the correct answer. And after each question, I will then go over how everybody answered. We're going to go over the leaderboard every 10 questions or so. And we also have a practice question to get you started. So I know a good amount of you have probably played trivia with Baig of Tricks before. Maybe not with myself, so I don't know. Maybe I do it a little bit differently than Ollie does. I don't think I do it too differently though, but I will read off the question. I will then read off all the possible answers, and then I will start the timer for your 30 seconds. Something to note, with YouTube, unfortunately there's not a whole lot that I can do about this. Let me turn off Wi-Fi on my phone, see if that helps. There's a little bit of a lag between YouTube and what I'm saying. It looks like the lag is only about 3 or 4 seconds, so it shouldn't be too bad. But yes, Nicole said she can't wait to see the team names. Regardless of whether you're playing by yourself or on a team at home, you can put in a fun team name if you like. If you haven't put in a fun team name and you're just using your first name or something like that, all you have to do is refresh the page, and that should allow you to put in a different name. But a quick warning, if you do that, don't do it in the middle of the game because that'll refresh all of your points and then you won't be at the top of the game anymore if you were scoring high. So now is the time to change your team name. Don't do it later. It'll mess you up. Like I said, we will go over the standings every 10 questions or so. I try to do that after question 11, 21, and 31, time permitting. Let me see. All multiple choice, like I said, and this is all general knowledge, so these topics can range widely. They might be about sports, they might be about geography, they might be about music or pop culture. It really runs the gamut. So even if you don't know all of the answers to tonight's trivia questions, I'm hoping that you guys will learn some fun facts because it's always fun to walk away knowing a few more things. I like going to trivia when it's, whether it's online, whether it's in public in the future. It's fun to learn some new things. And it's nice of you, Christiane, to say hello to everyone you don't recognize. This should be a great trivia night. And as I mentioned before, if you're coming in a little bit late, tonight's trivia is a wonderful fundraising event for Bridge Communities and Metropolitan Family Services. So if you want to donate some money to some really wonderful causes, the Venmo you're going to want to do that at is at Katie Haen, and that is Haen. I'm going to drop the Venmo again. I won't do it again later. I'll just be mentioning it. But now you have the Venmo just in case you missed it at the top. And I believe if you donate some money to that, you have a chance to win some really cool prizes in a raffle. So if you want to win an awesome raffle prize, that is the way to do it. You're also supporting some great charities. So, okay, just making sure I have about as much of my spiel out as I can. Yes, it's wonderful to see some familiar names in here and to meet some new friends. If you haven't played trivia with Baig of Tricks before and you have a really great time tonight and you say to yourself, gosh, I want to do that again, the Baig of Tricks Facebook page is there for you. You will find out information about any upcoming events online. There are some fun theme nights. There was just, if you're a fan of Schitt's Creek, the TV show, which I know almost everyone is, like if you've seen it, you love it. Pretty much. So that was a wonderful trivia night. It was a lot of fun. So if you like theme trivia, if you like general knowledge, or just having a great way to unwind at the end of a weekday, Baig of Tricks has got you. Oh, I've been meaning to buy one of those masks, Katie, that says, ew, COVID. I think those are so funny. I thought I was very original. I was like, oh, I want a mask that says, ew, COVID. And then they were all over Etsy. So if you want a mask that says, ew, COVID, then check Etsy, support some small shops, get them to your friends for Christmas. I keep pushing supporting small shops. I don't have one, but a lot of my friends do, so I'm trying to support as many Etsy shops as I can, because it's fun, Then you get a really nice note usually, too. Golly, it is already 8:10. I've been talking your guys' ear off So I'm going to go through the spiel one more time for how trivia is going to work, and then we'll get right into the trivia game. Well, Katie asked, what's everyone drinking tonight? I can tell you I'm having some ginger ale because, I don't know, I've been doing trivia a lot lately and I feel like my throat gets a little, I talk so much that I'm like, I really need some ginger ale to smooth this out. So that is what I am having, but real quick, gonna go over how trivia works again. It's all general knowledge. It is all multiple choice. So you have a 25% chance of being correct. If you have a gut feeling, go with your gut feeling, because the longer you wait to answer, the less points possible for you. So even if you're not sure and you say, hey, I've seen a lot of people use a strategy where they answer the same every time. If they just don't know, if they just don't know any of them, they just answer like D every time. That's a reputable strategy. I've seen that work well for people. So whatever your strategy is, work with that, go with it, stick to it. Oh, Kim said she's having Noon Whistle. I love Noon Whistle. I live in the city now. I don't live in Glen Ellen anymore, and I really miss going to Noon Whistle. I also miss going to Whirly Ball, but we do have a Whirly Ball in the city. So before I keep babbling on anymore, one more reminder. Tonight's event is to support Bridge Communities and Metropolitan Family Services. So if you guys want to give some funds, the Venmo is at Katie Haen, KATIE-HAEN. Hope you guys decide to donate. If not, I hope you have a lot of fun playing trivia regardless. So let me go behind the scenes here and switch over for you. Hope you didn't see too much behind the curtain there. But with that, I hope you guys are all ready for a wonderful night of general knowledge trivia. My name is, actually, we have a practice question. So we're going to go right into the practice question, and maybe what I just said is a hint as to what the practice question is. So this is our practice question. This is just to get you guys used to how trivia is going to work this evening. So the question is, what is the name of your host today? That is myself. I almost told you guys right before this question, and that wouldn't have been much fun. So this is not for any points, just to get you guys used to the system. So what's the name of your host? Is it A, Kelsey, B, Phoebe, C, Haley, or D, Samantha? And you have 30 seconds to answer, starting now. So that's how it's going to work. Pretty straightforward, and hopefully that gave you a chance to see whether there's a lag or how much of a lag there is between when I say the timer started and when it's actually started. Hopefully that doesn't mess you guys up too much. What I say is just keep an eye on whatever device you're playing on. If you do run into any technical errors, go ahead and refresh the browser. That should take care of it. Oh my gosh, and I have an update that we are up to $680 raised. Thank you guys so much for your generous contributions. Let's keep it going. That is an amazing number so far, though. So thank you guys. Let's see how we're doing right now with this question. So 14 of you answered Phoebe, 6 said Haley, 4 said Kelsey, and 1 said Samantha. While I have incredible friends with all of these names, the one name that I don't have any friends who have this name is Phoebe. I don't know if I could be friends with someone who had the same name as me. It's a unique name. It'd be kind of weird, but my name is Phoebe. I'm honored to be your trivia host this evening, and we have some exciting trivia. So let's go ahead and get right into it with question number 2. Okay, what U.S. currency has Alexander Hamilton's face on it? Now's the time to run and find your wallet. Is it A, $20 bill, B, $100 bill, C, $10 bill, or D, $5 bill? All right, you have 30 seconds starting now. What U.S. currency has Alexander Hamilton's face on it? Have you guys watched Hamilton on Disney Plus yet? It's so much fun. Every time, I've watched it a few times just to watch the different actors at different parts, because they're always doing something interesting, especially those background players. So anyway, what currency has Hamilton's face on it? Is it the 20, the 100, the 10, or the 5? All right, let's see how you did. 19 said a $10 bill, 3 said 20, 3 said 100, and 2 of you said 5. The correct answer for question number 2. 70% of you knew it. It is the $10 bill. It's just $10 for Alexander Hamilton there. 19 of you were absolutely correct there. Well done. Here's question number 3. Which city hosted the 2000 Summer Olympics? Is it A, Beijing, B, Atlanta, C, Sydney, or D, Athens? You have 30 seconds to answer, starting now. I'm kind of more of a fan of the Winter Olympics, just me personally, but which of these cities hosted the 2000 Summer Olympics? Was it Beijing, Atlanta, Sydney, or Athens? "2000 feels like it was so long ago." Can you believe that was 20 years ago? That does not seem right. All right, that's time. Let's take a look here. 19 said Sydney, 4 said Atlanta, 3 said Athens, and 2 said Beijing. I'll tell you, if a lot of people say one thing, that's usually the answer, and that's absolutely the case here. 19 of you said Sydney, and you are correct. Sydney is where they hosted the 2000 Summer Olympics. I'll get you guys on like 1 or 2 questions where it'll be only a few people who got it right, but obviously that wasn't the case here. So let's go to question number 4. Vodka, Galliano, and orange juice are ingredients in what cocktail? Is that A, Bahama Mama, B, Moscow Mule, C, Harvey Wallbanger, or D, Sex on the Beach? All right, you have 30 seconds to answer, starting now. Vodka, Galliano, and orange juice are the ingredients in what cocktail? Is that a Bahama Mama, a Moscow Mule, a Harvey Wallbanger, or a Sex on the Beach? I don't know. I live by myself, but I think I might get a dog like this to bartend for me at home. I think that'd be the perfect touch. All right, that's time. Let's see how you did. 14 said a Sex on the Beach, 12 said Harvey Wallbanger, and 3 said Bahama Mama. None of you said a Moscow Mule. Everybody knows the ingredients in a Moscow Mule. So, I'll tell you, it wasn't a Moscow Mule. The correct answer here is a Harvey Wallbanger. That was a little bit, that 14 said Sex on the Beach, only 12 said Harvey Wallbanger. So well done to the 12 of you that got that correct. That'll shake up the standings a little bit, which we won't look at until after question 11. So right now, let's go to question 5. Donnie, Mark, and Paul Wahlberg own a chain of restaurants that serve what kind of food? Is it A, hamburgers, B, barbecue, C, pizza, or D, vegan? You have 30 seconds to answer, starting now. Donnie, Mark, and Paul Wahlberg own a chain of restaurants that serve which food listed? Is it hamburgers, BBQ, pizza, or vegan? I feel like I almost said something pertaining to the answer. I try really hard not to do that, but it's hard because I want to talk to you guys during the questions, but I don't want to give it away. I was going to say, I feel like if you've seen the name of this restaurant, it kind of, 28 of you said hamburgers, 1 said pizza. I'll tell you, 28 of you are absolutely correct. It's Wahlburgers. So the Berg lends to Wahlburgers. That is, I'd call that a social. So to those of you that play Baig of Tricks trivia a lot, that means that everybody cheers. So well done. On question number 5 there, to 97% of you that got that correct. Here's question number 6. All right, a Russian dog named Laika was the first dog to do what? Is it A, receive a military medal, B, travel to the North Pole, C, orbit the Earth, or D, become a guide dog? All right, you have 30 seconds starting now. A Russian dog named Laika was the first dog to do what? Is it receive a military medal, travel to the North Pole, orbit the Earth, or become a guide dog? All right, that's time. Let's take a look here. Okay, 27 of you said orbit the Earth. 3 said receive a military medal. Laika was the first dog to orbit the Earth. So well done to the 27 teams that got that right, and well done to Laika. It's a very good dog. So here's question number 7. Which MLB pitcher holds the record for most career no-hitters? It's quite a record. Is it A, Bob Gibson, B, Pedro Martinez, C, Nolan Ryan, or D, Tom Seaver? All right, you have 30 seconds starting now. Which of these MLB pitchers holds the record for most career no-hitters? Is it Bob Gibson, Pedro Martinez, Nolan Ryan, or Tom Seaver? These are certainly all baseball players. All right, that's time. Let's take a look here. 23 of you said Nolan Ryan, 4 said Bob Gibson, and 3 said Pedro Martinez. Nobody said Tom Seaver, but that's okay. He's not the right answer. That'd be wild if it was, though. All right, the right answer here is Nolan Ryan. 23 of you got that one correct. Well done there. I do kind of love it when I stump you guys and like there's a question where nobody gets it. I feel a little bad, but it's also kind of fun. So let's see how you do on question 8. What legendary band gave their last full concert at San Francisco's Candlestick Park on August 29th, 1966? Is it A, Jefferson Airplane, B, Buffalo Springfield, C, The Byrds, or D, The Beatles? You have 30 seconds starting now. What do you think? Which of these bands gave their last full concert at Candlestick Park on August 29th, 1966? I didn't know this, but I can tell you what I do know. I'll wait till it's a little towards the end, just so I'm not like inadvertently spoiling this question. But I recently saw in a YouTube video that John Lennon signed the contract to end the Beatles at the Polynesian Resort in Disney World. What a fun fact. So, anyway, 17 of you said the Beatles, 8 said Jefferson Airplane, 3 said the Byrds, and 1 said Buffalo Springfield. The correct answer is the Beatles. That's why I was like, let me just time this a little better, but it was the Beatles in San Francisco's Candlestick Park. So well done to those 17. Here's question number 9. Which of these cheeses was not named after a town in England? Is it A, Stilton, B, Cheddar, C, Wensleydale, or D, Colby? You have 30 seconds starting now. Which of these cheeses was not named after a town in England? Is it Stilton, Cheddar, Wensleydale, or Colby? I'll tell you, I believe that the other one, the one that isn't from England, is somewhere in Wisconsin, if that's at all helpful. Because I think the name of that one it feels a little bit more Wisconsin than the other 3. So let's see here. 14 said Colby, 11 said Cheddar, and 3 said Wensleydale. Stilton couldn't fool you guys. Stilton is very English, but the correct answer here is Colby. It's also, that's a very Wisconsin cheese, Colby. But cheddar, though, a lot of you said that there is a cheddar in England, which is surprising, but cheddar does feel like I just think more about the cheese than the name. Cheddar feels very Irish, English. You get a lot of aged cheddars from there. And Australia, I don't know. You can get aged cheddar from many places. The point is, it's always good. So, let's go right to question 10. Which of these is the world's deepest lake? Is it A, Crater Lake in the United States, B, Lake Tanganyika in Africa, C, Lake Baikal in Russia, or D, Great Bear Lake in Canada? You have 30 seconds starting now. Kind of a tough one. But hey, if you don't know it, you get to look at this gif of Ron Swanson smiling, so There's a win. Which of these is the world's deepest lake? Is it Crater Lake, Lake Tanganyika, Lake Baikal, or Great Bear Lake? And this is one, too, where if you don't know it, I think this is a fun fact to know. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, pretty good answer split here. 9 said Crater Lake, 8 said Lake Baikal, 6 said Great Bear Lake, and 5 said Lake Tanganyika. The correct answer here is Lake Baikal in Russia. Only 8 teams got that one correct, so well done to those 8 teams. We're going to go to question 11, and then we'll take a look at the leaderboard and have a little bit of a break for you guys. So, question 11 here. The megalodon is a prehistorical creature closely related to which of these animals? Is it A, a shark, B, a hippopotamus, C, a crocodile, or D, an elephant? What do you think? You have 30 seconds to answer. And, if you don't know it, there's Nick Jonas in, millions of them or something. So a megalodon is a prehistorical creature closely related to a shark, a hippo, a croc, or an elephant. As someone who is all about dinosaurs, this one I think is a pretty cool question. All right, that's time. Let's see. 22 said shark, 4 said croc, 2 said elephant, and 1 said hippo. The correct answer, most of you knew it. It is a shark. Megalodons are most closely related to sharks. And, pardon me, some sharks do look pretty prehistoric, so not shocking that there are dinosaurs that were very closely related to them. So that was the first 10 questions. So we're going to look at the leaderboard, and I'm going to give you guys 5 minutes for a very important reason. So first, let's go to the leaderboard. All right, we have Ajo Numero Uno in first, the Rockettes in second, and Experiment 626 in third. I'm very happy that Stitch is smart enough to play trivia. Love that for you, buddy. And the rest of the teams are scrolling by below. It looks like we have 30 teams playing, and I'm going to give you guys until 8:32, and the reason that you get 5 minutes, you might want another drink, you might need to go, Google some really hard trivia questions to see if you can get any hints. But the important thing is that if you Venmo an extra $5 during this break, you will be entered in a raffle for a $50 Amazon gift card. So, if you'd like to win a $50 Amazon gift card, all you have to do is go to that Venmo. That is Katie Haen, Katie-Haen, Haen. It's also in the YouTube comments, and donate $5. Or if you want to donate more, go ahead and donate a little more. I do believe it's probably 1 entry per donation, though. So if you donate an extra $5 during these 5 minutes, you will be entered to win a $50 Amazon gift card. So thank you so much to our charities for adding in that wonderful incentive. And thanks you guys for sticking around. We still have 25 trivia questions left. Sometimes I have to think about it. Some trivia nights I have 50 plus questions. Tonight, just a round 36 for you guys. But while we have this small break, let me read some of these team names out if I can catch them. I can't read them all in one go. Steffi Star, Roberts Fam, half ampersand, spelled out half. Cookies and Cream, Riley, Glitter Gal, Goat Rodeo, Hain Trains, Amy and Randy, Jennifer, Peter and Serena, Pandas Cuddling, Kimbo, Chubby Bunny. Hey all you cool cats and kiddos. Team Cream, Calbster, Fallout Cat, JP, Mason, Paige, Fold the Cheese, best wishes, warmest regards. Samantha, Bob, Carly K, and Ms. Bacon Lady. So thank you guys for playing trivia. Like I said, we still have plenty of questions left. I'm just giving you a quick break to grab another drink if you need, grab a snack if you need, and donate $5 if you want to be entered to win an Amazon gift card. I want to say there are some pretty close scores right now, only 10 points between first and second place. And the rest of the standings are pretty darn close too. And that said, we have some great team names too, so guys are winning on that front as well. And as I mentioned earlier, even if you're not at the top, you still have a chance to win some awesome raffle prizes for donating. So it's a really good incentive, and we do still have plenty of trivia left. I'm just chatting you guys up until the break's over so that you're not just, watching me sit here. Let me see, what else can I recommend that you do? If you have a lot of devices that are on Wi-Fi and you want your game to be a little bit more sped up, turn off the Wi-Fi on those extra devices. That'll help you out a little bit. So far, there's still a really good chance to win that raffle. If you guys want to win that Amazon gift card, go ahead and get that extra $5 in now, and you have a chance to win $50 to get a head start on your Christmas shopping, to treat yourself to, that book set that you've really been wanting on Amazon. Maybe that's not what's on your wish list, but somebody is bound to have something on their wish list that you can gift to them. So we don't have a whole lot of entries right now. So the getting is good. If you want to win that, you have a pretty good chance. So I'm going to give you guys just about another minute to enter that, and then we're going to get going with trivia again. I hope everyone's been having a good week so far. I know times are strange right now, but trivia is a great way to put a little bit of a break into your week, your day, your month. However your life's going, I hope this makes it a little bit better. And I hope that you're learning some fun stuff. I keep saying that, but I'm somebody who's always loved shows where, you learn something from someone like Bill Nye. I'm not exactly a Bill Nye type, but hey, we all wish we could pull off a bow tie like that, right? So I want to keep continuing to thank everyone for their generous donations. Obviously, you're still welcome to donate at any point, but for right now, we're going to go ahead and get back into that trivia game with question number 12. Elizabeth I of England was the daughter of which monarch? Is that Edward VI, Henry VIII, Richard III, or James I? I'm very bad at Roman numerals, so you have 30 seconds starting now. This might be Edward IV. I never remember if VI, I think is probably 6th, and then IV would have been 4th. I'm pretty sure. But let's say Edward VI, Henry VIII, Richard III, or James I. To be fair, we don't use Roman numerals too often in 2020, so I will take that as an excuse for not knowing how to read them very well. All right, that's time. Let's take a look here. 22 of you said Henry VIII, 4 said Edward VI, and 2 said Richard III. The correct answer here is Henry VIII. 22 of you were correct there. Well done. That's a good amount. Probably not going to shake up the standings too much. So let's see how you do on question 13. One of the largest brands of spirits in the world, Absolute Vodka, is produced in what country? Is it A, Iceland, B, Russia, C, Sweden, or D, France? You have 30 seconds starting now. Where is Absolute Vodka produced? Is it Iceland, Russia, Sweden, or France? I feel like this gif of Zach Galifianakis is going to be me when we can go to the beach again. Zach Galifianakis, Right, what do you think? Is it Iceland, Russia, Sweden, or France? It's not America, I'll tell you that. All right, let's see how you did. 19 said Sweden, 7 said Russia, 2 said Iceland, and no one said France. France, I don't think, is super well known for their vodka by any means. But the correct answer here is Sweden. 19 of you were correct. Absolute is from Sweden. So there you go. If you didn't know, now you know. Here is question 14. Which James Bond theme song did Shirley Bassey not sing? She sung 3 of these, but one of them she did not sing. Is it A, The Man with the Golden Gun, B, Diamonds Are Forever, C, Moonraker, or D, Goldfinger? You have 30 seconds, starting now. Which of these James Bond themes did Shirley Bassey not sing? She sang 3 of these. One of these she did not sing. What's your favorite James Bond. Let people know in the YouTube comments. I feel like that's easier than saying movie, because everyone has a favorite Bond, I'm sure. Me, I've never seen a James Bond movie. But I'd still say Daniel Craig. I really like Daniel Craig. I would argue that his best movie is Knives Out, though. Just because that movie's hilarious. All right, let's see. 16 of you said Moonraker. 6 said The Man with the Golden Gun. 3 said Diamonds Are Forever, and 3 said Goldfinger. I tripped you guys up a little bit. The correct answer here is The Man with the Golden Gun. So 6 teams got that one correct. That should shake up the standings a little bit. On any of these, if you believe that the answer is, if you have a well-founded reason for thinking that the answer was marked incorrectly, let me know in the comments. I will go over the comments right before I show you guys how trivia went, like the final standings. I phrased that poorly, but if you think you were correct and you have a good reason, leave it in the YouTube comments. I'll address it at the end of the game. So, with that, here's question 15. Which spider has a red hourglass shape on its body? Is it A, a brown recluse, B, a black widow, C, a huntsman, or D, a wolf spider? You have 30 seconds starting now. Which spider has a red hourglass shape on its body? Is it a brown recluse, a black widow, a huntsman, or a wolf spider? I think this is pretty much all of our reactions to a spider. Although you gotta love the way that cats just kind of, some gravity pulls them away from anything that startles them immediately. It's so funny. None of these spiders I think I'd want to encounter. All right, that's time. Let's see. 23 said black widow, 3 said wolf spider, 1 said brown recluse, and 1 said huntsman. The correct answer is indeed a black widow. Some of you might know that because of Marvel, because Black Widow, the superhero, she has a red hourglass shape tied to most of her costumes, so there you go. There's another fun fact. With that, here's question 16. Speaking of Marvel, did not do that intentionally. What 2014 Marvel Studios film featured Star-Lord listening to classic rock songs on his Walkman? Is that A, Avengers Age of Ultron, B, Guardians of the Galaxy, C, Iron Man 3, or D, Ant-Man? You have 30 seconds, starting now. What 2014 Marvel film featured Star-Lord listening to classic rock songs on his Walkman? Was it Avengers Age of Ultron, Guardians of the Galaxy, Iron Man 3, or Ant-Man? You have to think for a second. I'm pretty sure that Star-Lord is only in one of these movies, if that helps. All right, let's see. 22 said Guardians, 3 said Avengers Age of Ultron, 2 said Ant-Man, and 1 said Iron Man 3. The correct answer is, of course, Guardians of the Galaxy. To my memory, that's the only one he's in. I really don't like Age of Ultron, so I've only seen it a few times. If we're talking those big ensemble movies, I don't know, Civil War I really enjoyed, but Guardians of the Galaxy is the correct answer here. So, question 17. Which of these is the actual character name of the skipper on Gilligan's Island? Is it A, Jonas Grumby, B, Johnny Grosso, C, Jack Groves, or D, Jacob Granville? You have 30 seconds, starting now. Which of these is the actual character name of the skipper on Gilligan's Island? Is it Jonas Grumby, Johnny Grosso, Jack Groves, or Jacob Granville? I'm not gonna lie, I loved watching this show when I was a kid. Loved it. It's kind of impossible not to get like the theme song stuck in your head every time you think about it. All right, let's see how you did. 13 said Jonas Grumby, 10 said Jack Groves, 3 said Jacob Granville, and 2 said Johnny Grosso. The correct answer is Jonas Grumby. 13 of you are correct on that one. Well done. Here's question 18. Who was the oldest sibling in the original Jackson 5? Spoiler, only 4 of them are mentioned here, and I'm sure you can guess which one is not mentioned. Is it A, Jackie, B, Jermaine, C, Marlon, or D, Tito? You have 30 seconds starting now. Who was the oldest sibling in the original Jackson 5? Is it Jackie, Jermaine, Marlon, or Tito? Because, you know, what, it wasn't Michael. We're talking about the Jackson 5, and I still have the Gilligan's Island theme song stuck in my head. All right, let's see. 10 of you said Jermaine, 6 said Tito, 6 said Jackie, and 5 said Marlon. The correct answer here is Jackie. So well done to the 6 that got that correct. I feel like that's one that you either, like, you know it, or you guessed. So still, that is points on the board for those 6 teams. Here's question 19. Which baseball player is the subject of the film The Pride of the Yankees? Is it A, Joe DiMaggio, B, Mickey Mantle, C, Babe Ruth, or D, Lou Gehrig? You have 30 seconds starting now. There we go. Which baseball player is the subject of the film The Pride of the Yankees? Is that Joe DiMaggio, Mickey Mantle, Babe Ruth, or Lou Gehrig? I apologize, this GIF's a little bit, like, not awesome on the eyes. We'll be done with the questions soon enough. A little bit harsh on the eyes, that's what I meant. Alrighty, let's take a look here. 17 of you said Lou Gehrig, 5 said Babe Ruth, 4 said Joe DiMaggio, and 2 said Mickey Mantle. The correct answer here is Lou Gehrig. Well done to the 17 of you that got that one correct. That's more points on your score. Here's question number 20. What U.S. city provided the property names in the Monopoly board game? Another fantastic role for Daniel Craig here in this SNL short. Is it A, New York City, B, Chicago, C, Las Vegas, or D, Atlantic City? You have 30 seconds starting now. What U.S. city provided the property names in the Monopoly board game? Is it New York City, Chicago, Las Vegas, or Atlantic City? I feel like if you play Monopoly often enough and you can picture some of the names, this is pretty easy. But I hesitate to say that questions are easy because inevitably somebody's not going to know it. So it's only easy if you play Monopoly a lot. Oh, and I have an exciting update for you guys. Officially $720 has been raised. So thank you guys so much again for your generous donations. Let's try to get it a little bit higher by the end of the night because obviously these are great charities to support. So 20 of you said Atlantic City, 7 said New York City, 1 said Chicago. Nobody said Las Vegas. And that's not the correct answer. The right answer here is Atlantic City. So 20 of you got some points there. Well done. We're going to go to question 21 and then take another look at the leaderboard. What classic rock song was based on the burning of the Montreux Casino? Is it A, Light My Fire, B, Burning Down the House, C, Smoke on the Water, or D, Fire Lake? You have 30 seconds starting now. What classic rock song was based on the burning of the Montreux Casino? Is it Light My Fire, Burning Down the House, Smoke on the Water, or Fire Lake? And the band names are there too, but that just makes for a long answer, especially Bob Seger and the Silver Bullet Band. How do they fit that on a CD, you know? All right, let's see here. Whoa, 13 said Burning Down the House and 13 said Smoke on the Water. 2 said Light My Fire. I'll tell ya, it's one of those 213 answers, and the correct answer here is Smoke on the Water by Deep Purple. 13 of you were absolutely correct there. So let me go to the leaderboard and then I will announce to you guys who won that Amazon gift card. So here is your current standings. We still have 15 questions left. But the Rockettes are in first, A-hole numero uno in second, and hey all you cool cats and kiddos is in third with the rest of the standings scrolling by below. So we still have 15 questions left. plenty of time to shake up these standings. I'm sure that they will have changed by the end of the game because 15 questions, totally different topics. And hey, I think I promised you guys announcing who the winner of that gift card was. Thank you guys again so much for your donations. If you haven't heard of these charities, please go check them out. They do incredible work. So, the winner of that gift card is Amy Minster. Congratulations, you won the $50 Amazon gift card. Please drop your email in the chat. If you're comfortable with that, please drop your email address in the chat of YouTube. Thank you guys again so much for your donations. We still have 15 questions left to go and plenty of time for you guys to get that number up a little higher. Thank you guys so much for your generous natures, though, and I hope you're all still having a lot of fun playing trivia. But let's keep that fun going with question 22. There we go. Which of the following was not a model of Chevrolet cars? Is it A, Lumina, B, Cavalier, C, Corolla, or D, Impala? You have 30 seconds, starting now. Which of the following was not a model of Chevrolet cars? 3 of these are, 1 is not. Is it a Lumina, a Cavalier, a Corolla, or an Impala? One of my favorite movies in the GIF here, the Muppet movie. Classic, great songs. Oh my gosh. I celebrate the holidays a little early, but I haven't watched a Muppet Christmas Carol yet. I may have to say that for closer to the actual holiday, though. Alrighty. Let's see how you did. 22 said Corolla, 3 said Cavalier, 2 said Lumina, and 1 said Impala. The correct answer here is indeed a Corolla. That is a Toyota, if memory serves. I don't know a whole lot about cars, but I'm pretty sure it's a Toyota Corolla. So, 22 of you were correct there. Well done. Here's question 23. The Pritzker Prize is awarded annually for contributions in what field? Is that A, fashion, B, medicine, C, social media, or D, architecture? You have 30 seconds, starting now. The Pritzker Prize is awarded annually for contributions in which of these fields? Is it fashion, medicine, social media, or architecture? Alrighty, let's see here. 19 said architecture. 9 said medicine. Nobody said fashion or social media. They definitely do give awards in those fields, though. So the correct answer here is architecture. 19 of you were absolutely correct on that one. Well done. Here's question 24. What element makes up nearly 3/4 of the sun's mass? Sorry, I love this GIF so much. Is it A, helium, B, iron, C, oxygen, or D, hydrogen? You have 30 seconds, starting now. I don't even know who's in the GIF here. It's just very funny. What element makes up nearly 3/4 of the sun's mass? Is it helium, iron, oxygen, or hydrogen? Person's just so happy to be wearing that sun costume. All right, let's see here. 19 of you said hydrogen, 7 said helium, and 2 said oxygen. The correct answer is hydrogen. 19 of you were correct there. Well done. Question 24. Here's question 25. Which hip-hop hype man co-founded the group Public Enemy in 1985 with Chuck D? It's not Mario. I'll give you that hint. Is it A, Slick Rick, B, Rob Bass, C, Flavor Flav, or D, Doug E. Fresh? You have 30 seconds, starting now. Which hip-hop hype man co-founded the group Public Enemy in 1985 with Chuck D? Is it Slick Rick, Rob Bass, Flavor Flav, or Doug E. Fresh? I'd love to be able to refer to Mario, the video game character, as a hip-hop hype man. It's just more fun than Plumber. All right, that is time. Let's see. 20 of you said Flavor Flav, 3 said Dougie Fresh, 3 said Rob Bass, and 1 said Slick Rick. The correct answer. 20 of you knew it. It is Flavor Flav. So well done to the 20 who got that right. Here's question 26. What comedy show made its debut on CBS in 1976 and featured Dr. Teeth and the Electric Mayhem as the house band? Is that A, Saturday Night Live, B, The Muppet Show, C, The Sonny and Cher Comedy Hour, or D, Rowan and Martin's Laugh-In? You have 30 seconds, starting now. What comedy show made its debut on CBS in 1976 and featured Dr. Teeth and the Electric Mayhem as the house band? Is that Saturday Night Live, The Muppet Show, The Sonny and Cher Comedy Hour, or Rowan and Martin's Laugh-In? All right, that's time. Let's see. 19 said The Muppet Show, 4 said SNL, 3 said Rowan and Martin's Laugh-In, and 2 said The Sonny and Cher Comedy Hour. The correct answer is indeed The Muppet Show. 19 of you are correct. Dr. Teeth and the Electric Mayhem are a band of Muppets, and they are amazing. So, there you go. Well done on question 26. Here's question 27. Brothers Damon and Keenan Wayans are best known for which groundbreaking 1990 sketch comedy TV series? Is that A, Mad TV, B, Second City Television, C, In Living Color, or D, Kids in the Hall? You have 30 seconds, starting now. Damon and Keenan Wayans are best known for which groundbreaking 90s sketch comedy TV show? Is it Mad TV, Second City TV, In Living Color, or The Kids in the Hall? And in the interest of time, we're going to go ahead and not look at the standings at question 31. Apologize. We do still have a few questions left, though. I want to make sure we have time for them all. All right, let's take a look here. 23 said In Living Color, 3 said Mad TV, and 2 said Second City Television. The correct answer is In Living Color. 23 of you are correct there. Well done. Here's question 28. Which West Coast-based burger chain has a secret menu including variations on regular menu items referred to as animal style? Is that A, In-N-Out, B, Jack in the Box, C, Carl's Jr., or D, Shake Shack? You have 30 seconds, starting now. Which West Coast-based burger chain has a secret menu with animal style as a variation on the regular menu items? Is it In-N-Out, Jack in the Box, Carl's Jr., or Shake Shack? This is such a fun gif, but I'm just worried that when she breaks, the fries are just gonna go everywhere. But hey, if you're on a long road trip and you're not stopping much, then, you know, feel free to put your fries on the dash. All right. Actually, it doesn't sound very safe. I'm not condoning that. Just had to put that out there. Okay, 25 of you said In-N-Out. 3 said Jack in the Box. The correct answer is In-N-Out. So well done to the 25 that got that correct. Here's question 29. Who did Britney Spears and Christina Aguilera famously lock lips with at the 2003 MTV Video Music Awards? Was that A, Shakira, B, Madonna, C, Beyonce, or D, Jessica Simpson? You have 30 seconds, starting now. Who did Britney Spears and Christina Aguilera famously lock lips with at the 2003 MTV VMAs? Was that Shakira, Madonna, Beyonce, or Jessica Simpson? Come on, Jessica, get on the one name train. Actually, I don't know, offense to Jessica Simpson. I don't know if she's cool enough to go by one name. Just saying. Okay. 26 said Madonna. 1 said Shakira, but Madonna is the correct answer here. All right, question 30. The first issue of Action Comics helped kick off the superhero genre with the first appearance of whom? Is it A, The Flash, B, Superman, C, Spider-Man, or D, Batman? You have 30 seconds starting now. The first issue of Action Comics helped kick off the superhero genre with the first appearance of whom? Is it The Flash, Superman, Spider-Man, or Batman? I'd be hard pressed to pick a favorite here. In comics, it's probably Spider-Man. Alright, let's see here. 19 said Superman, 5 said The Flash, 2 said Batman, and 1 said Spider-Man. The correct answer is Superman. He kicked that off, so well done to the 19 that got that. Here's question 31. Who is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles teacher and adoptive father? Is it A, Rizzo, B, Splinter, C, Professor Ratigan, or D, Templeton? You have 30 seconds starting now. Who is the TMNT's teacher and adoptive father? Is it Rizzo, Splinter, Professor Ratigan, or Templeton? These are, of course, all other rats from other things, but, you know, at least Ratatouille isn't in there. Or, I'm sorry, his name's Remy. I know his name's Remy. But if it had just said Remy, I don't know. Maybe somebody would have guessed that. Alright, so let's see. 26 of you said Splinter, 1 each for the others, and Splinter is indeed the correct answer. Well done. Here's question 32. Manufactured by Atari, what classic video game made its debut in '72? Is it Breakout, Pac-Man, Pong, or Tetris? You have 30 seconds starting now. Manufactured by Atari, what classic video game made its debut in 1972? Is it Breakout, Pac-Man, Pong, or Tetris? See, keep clearing my throat. That's why I have to have the ginger ale. Not that I mind talking too much. It's a nice way to end my day. Alrighty, let's see. 19 said Pong, 7 said Pac-Man, 1 each for the other two, but the correct answer is Pong. Well done to the 19 that got that correct. Here's question 33. In what Roald Dahl children's novel will you find the characters Grandpa Joe Bucket and Arthur Slugworth? Is that A, the BFG, B, James the Giant Peach, C, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, or D, the Fantastic Mr. Fox? You have 30 seconds starting now. In what Roald Dahl novel will you find Grandpa Joe Bucket and Arthur Slugworth? Is that the BFG, or the Big Friendly Giant, James and the Giant Peach, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, or the Fantastic Mr. Fox? I think Fantastic Mr. Fox is my favorite movie adaptation of these. Although I also love James and the Giant Peach. I think it's wonderfully underrated. Not wonderfully underrated. It's like totally underrated. Alright, let's see. 26 said Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. You are totally right. That's the correct answer here. Alright, question 34. Which of these beers is brewed in India? Is it A, Sapporo, B, Tiger, C, Kingfisher, or D, Kirin? You have 30 seconds starting now, and then we have just 2 questions left after this, and I'll also announce our winners. Which of these beers is brewed in India? Is it Sapporo, Tiger, Kingfisher, or Kirin? Alrighty, let's see here. 15 said Kingfisher, 9 said Tiger, 4 said Kirin, and 1 said Sapporo. The correct answer is Kingfisher. 15 of you were right there. Well done. Here's question 35. What fermented grain is used to make Japanese sake? Is it A, wheat, B, oats, C, rice, or D, barley? You have 30 seconds starting now. What fermented grain is used to make Japanese sake? Is it wheat, oats, rice, or barley? I very much enjoy sake myself. I don't have it very often because it's more of a, hey, it's karaoke time, but it is very tasty. Alrighty, let's see here. 26 said rice, and you are absolutely correct. Whoop. There we go. Yes, rice is the correct answer here. Well done. And we have one more question left before I tell you guys all of those raffle winners. So here's question 36. Located in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, the Silver Dollar City theme park was purchased by which country music star and reopened in their own image in 1986? Is it A, Winona Judd, B, Dolly Parton, C, Kenny Rogers, or D, Randy Travis? You have 30 seconds starting now. Go ahead and get those answers in. Located in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, the Silver Dollar City theme park was purchased by which country star and reopened in their own image in 1986? Is that Winona Judd, Dolly Parton, Kenny Rogers, or Randy Travis? I think this one's pretty easy. I hesitate to say that, but I think it's pretty easy. Okay, let's see. Okay, 27 of you said Dolly. You are absolutely correct. She reopened it as Dollywood. One of my, I really, really want to go there when things are okay to go places again. Okay, so that was question 36. Well done. Thank you guys so much for playing. Before we go to the leaderboard, I want to let you guys know that we have raised $720 for these incredible charities. Thank you guys so much for your generosity. It's still not too late if you feel like throwing some extra dollars their way. You're more than welcome to do so. But $720 raised is nothing to sneeze at. Amy Minster, if you have not yet dropped your email into the chat, the YouTube chat, please do that ASAP so that, you can get your $50 Amazon gift card. Again, that is Amy Minster. You've won the $50 Amazon gift card. So, before I get into the raffle winners, let's go ahead and look at that final ranking. The Rockettes in first place, A Hole Numero Uno in second, and Experiment 626 in third. So, for first place, that's a lot of questions correct. Well done. For first place, you have earned yourself a Dairy Queen gift card. So congratulations to the Rockettes. Please drop your email address into the chat as well so that you can claim that gift card. Congratulations to you. Let me tell you guys these raffle winners because I'm sure you're excited to hear. So there were some incredible raffle prizes up for auction, so to speak, and we have some very, very lucky winners here. So let me tell you guys who won. There was a goldfish basket, and the raffle ticket number 130, Lauren Genwardi. I apologize if I mispronounced that. Lauren, you have won the goldfish basket. Congratulations. Another prize was a date night in kit. Number 158, Katie Haen. Congratulations. You won the date night in kit. There was a spa day at home. That sounds really nice. Number 215, Angel Bartels. Congratulations. You won the spa day at home. And there was another spa day at home, actually. So number 150, Heather Levine, congratulations. You won that spa day at home. There was a Boredom Buster basket. And number 126, Katie K, won the Boredom Buster basket. Congratulations to you. There was a kids craft kit, and two of those, actually. Number 110, Samantha Fishbein, you have won a kids craft kit, as has number 136, Brittany Graber. So those are all of our raffle winners tonight. Congratulations again. It's a goldfish basket for Lauren Genwardi, date night in kit for Katie Haen, spa day at home for Angel Bartels, and spa day at home for Heather Levine, Boredom Buster basket for Katie K, kids craft kit for Samantha Fishbein, and Kids Craft Kit for Brittany Graber. And that is in addition to the Rockettes winning a Dairy Queen gift card and Amy Minster winning that Amazon gift card. So let me switch over so I can read the YouTube comments again. And take a breath. Okay. So, congratulations to those raffle winners. Congratulations to those who did really well in trivia. If you didn't win the raffle, if you did not win trivia, I hope that you learned some fun facts. Yeah, Amy Minster, please don't forget to leave your email in the chat if you are not here. Oh, it looks like you should still be in the chat. So, Amy, please leave your email address in the comments if you have not done so yet. If it's not letting you comment it, I don't know if YouTube is weird like that. You could put a space between like the name and the @ and then the @Gmail or whatever it is. Hopefully that's not an issue, but please leave your email in the chat. I believe that all of the raffle winners that... Oh, you entered it. Okay. Let me see if I can go back and get that. Oh, Gina! I didn't realize Gina was in the chat. Thank you so much. I don't think anybody cares. I recently bleached my hair because, you know, we're sitting at home in quarantine. Why not? Oh, Amy's email is amy.minster@gmail.com. That is easy enough. So, amy.minster is her email address. Whoever needs that, it is up there. Yes, Katie, I support that so strongly. I made a really dumb joke about my hair and my Instagram saying that if I'm gonna be stuck at home, isolated by myself, I might as well look a little like Elsa. Which I realize is super cheesy, but, you know, anything that brings me joy these days, I am all about that. Oh, yay! Yes, I loved hosting that. Hosting trivia brings me so much joy. It's just a wonderful end to my day and to my week, as a matter of fact, this time around. Hopefully, this was an exciting way for you guys to end cap your week. I hope that you learned a few things. Congratulations to all of our winners. I don't think I missed too many other comments. Want to make sure. I'm going to drop Amy's email at the bottom just in case someone missed it. But, because I don't know who needs it for sure. But there we go. Okay, I think I'm caught up on all of the comments. Sorry that this trivia ran a little bit late. We were just having so much fun. Amy, I agree. Love bridge communities, like I said. I don't want to get emotional, but, you know, I was doing stuff with bridge communities from when I was a youth, doing Sleep Out Saturday in middle school, high school. So these charities, both bridge communities and Metropolitan Family Services, are incredible, and your support means everything. So if you had a good time, I hope that you did. Check out Baig of Tricks on Facebook so that you can play more trivia. Round 2, I wish. Let me text Ollie. No, I'm kidding. Check out Baig of Tricks on Facebook. Check out these charities on Facebook. And I hope that you guys had a great time. Thank you guys so much again. And I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Goodbye, everyone. Thanks for playing.